Happy day, students. So part 1 I taught you the chapter. Yes, so in this video I'll be telling you how to write the lab activity, how to do it. Yeah, so class 10 chapter 4, data types and operators. So we are seeing what is data type, declaring a variable, operator. So this is an online compiler link. You can use this to do your lab activity. Data types, just revising you, data types 2 were there, primitive and derived, in which we discuss integer, character, float and double. Then how to declaring a variable. Yes, then you are seeing the operators. Now comes our lab activity. This is supposed to be written in your classwork. So you're first writing this question, then followed by the program, right? So first I'll explain you the program. I expect you to try doing it in your home if possible, only if possible, else once you come back to school we'll do it in the computer lab. Create a program that will store a salary of an employee and add 15% increment to it. So what you want, first you should find the salary of the employee, right? And you have to store it somewhere, so you need a variable name. Yes, salary usually we will store it in float, because it's more in amount, like not 2-digit number. We think either 6 to 7 digits it can have, so 5, 6, 7 digits we have, so we are storing it as a salary as a float is a data type we are referring. Then 15% increment to it. So let's see how we are doing it. So slash include studio.h and conio.h are the header files. Then in Turbo C we are using void main, so we need not use a return 0. There is nothing to return when you are using void. Yes, clear screen to clear the screen before the next because suppose you are running this program, then again you are running this program, same output will print it twice, right? So it may create confusion. So what we are doing is clearing the screen, then we are running the program. Just like we rub the blackboard before the next class, similarly. Yeah. So you can see over here I initialize the values is to 0. So there is no junk values coming in. Then print enter your salary. So why I have written that in same line, you might have a confusion. I wrote it purposefully for making you understand that after semicolon, if you write the next thing, it will take as a next statement in the program. Yes. So see, after float total underscore for total and salary I want to connect it, so I can use underscore is equal to 0. Then I'm writing print f to display, I can use print, right? So print f, enter your salary. So enter your salary will be displayed on the screen. Then percentage f, so it's waiting for me to enter my salary. Then once I get the salary, they ask 15% of increment. So that's very simple. Increment is equal to salary into 15 divided by 100, mathematical way. So I think that's much familiar to you, but even then I'll just explain to you. 15% means 15 by 100. So you are multiplying 15 by 100 out your salary. Then so you got now so that particular increment, now you got an increment, right? 15% of your salary. So total salary will be your previous salary plus the new increment. So together you will get a total salary. Then we will display the salary after increment. So you have already printed salary. You already asked for your enter your salary. So there is a digit, 4-digit or 5-digit that's coming up. Then you are giving the increment. Then later you are showing salary after increment. So you can even mathematically try it out and see whether it's coming right for you. Yes, when you are showing me in your lab, let me tell you, in your lab when you're doing practical, before showing me the output, I would suggest you to please work out manually and see if there is any error in your logical error in your program. Computer can only identify syntax error, not logical error, right? Because for okay, let's not go into that when I teach you each lab activity, I'll tell you. Then get ch and closing the curly braces. So here is when I run this program in school computer, this is how I got it. Yes. Then we have a next program, so swap two numbers in the sense, suppose a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 6. I want to make a's value as 6 and b's value as previous a's value. So suppose if I am saying a's value is 10, b's value is 11, then next after swapping it should be b is equal to a is equal to 11 and b is equal to 10. Yes, is my concept clear to you? So what I have to do first I have to initially ask for the two numbers, right? Only then I will be able to swap. So first slash enclose studio.h and conio.h header file. So everywhere you have to write that. So remember the framework like slash in studio.h, conio.h, void main get ch remains the same for everything, including your clear screen. Then integer, because they asked two numbers, I am writing is integer a comma b. So I am telling that these two variables a and b will have integer values. Then I am asking for the first number and second number. Once you are well versed in programming, you can do this 4 steps, 4 lines printf, scanf, you can just write it in one. Since your initial stages, I am just making you write in a simple lines. Then what I am doing, I am putting a new variable c, which since I didn't earlierly initialize c, I am initializing over here integer c is equal to a. Okay, so whatever the value was entered by me for variable a, let's say 10, was now stored in c. So c has the value 10 over here. A is equal to b. So now a is empty, so a will get the value. Second value was 11, so a will get 11. So c has the value 10, b has the value, c has the value 10, a has the value 11. Now b is again getting c's value. So what was the initial values of c? C was having a's value, that was 10. So now b will get 10 and a will get 11. It is swapped, right? So now we are printing it after swapping to make it clear for the external or a person who runs your program to understand that first numbers, then after swapping how it comes. I just added a line like after swapping I added new line. So there's a break, then comes after swapping first number, it will display the first number, second number, it will display the second number, that is the present value of a and b, not the initial values. So see what I have done. Yes, with this we have completed the chapter 4. I hope it was clear for you. Happy learning, students.